Tom Corbett is a licensed independent home inspector. His customers are potential buyers who are looking for a second opinion on the property's condition. Rear porches like the one in this weekend's tragedy are often among the things he is called on to inspect.
It's kind of amazing that there are so many things that we find wrong. And I think it's because people are interested in saving on the labor, and so they'll go to the cheapest contractor.
Using two porches that are side by side in a north side neighborhood, Corbett weighs one against the other, starting with the wood itself.
Just by looking at the lumber, you can see, for instance, here where this ledger, this lookout board, actually is spliced right in the center of this upright, this column. So we've got 1.5 inches of bearing or more on either side. So that's important to carry the weight. Some of the lumber is just added at the surface. It's not been recessed into the posts as it has been done on the other porch. So this makes it easier for this porch to shift.
Corbett says the foundation is key.
So down here on this side we can see the concrete footing is sitting on top of the old brick wall. And this post is prevented from moving by this saddle. This post is sitting actually in a metal bracket which is anchored into the concrete. If you look, it's just sitting on the stone, and there does not appear to be any concrete underneath that, which means that under a very heavy load, that this post may actually settle down into the ground, starting some movement in the porch.
Corbett says the hardware has to be big enough to hold the porch close to the building.
Those are very important in the construction because they hold the porch to the house, so that if there is a movement of the porch, that it will stay close to the house rather than come down and collapse. So they're improperly sized, they're too short, which means they will provide inadequate support.
Corbett says that if you have any doubt about your porch or deck, you may need to take it upon yourself to call the city for an inspection. No one wants to see tragedy repeat itself.